nose cone, remember? No bad physics today. Let's go. All right. Let's get this crew mission going. Attempt number 3. Let's see if Kerbal wants to cooperate today. Let's see what we got. Wonder if they use welding and clip it to test the mounted heat tiles. No, they're going to use the orbital test, I think, floating to test that, don't you think? Oh. Number 3, what happened the last week in KSP? I've been having some teething problems with the pad because I moved it. I moved it and it's getting... It's just giving me a bunch of crap. Need more coffee. See what happens. Yeah, Nightmare, I know. So, Swish, the reason why this has given me some trouble lately is because I moved the pad out here. The pad, I found a perfectly flat spot that is out of render range. I found one, and I moved the pad. It's out of render range, it's a perfectly flat spot. I moved the pad out here, and I ground anchored it in position, but it seems like the pad isn't, yeah, does not care about that. So, we have 10 out here. I had to recover 7 because it was too damaged. I put 7 out here and then I noticed it was too bent out of shape, so I had to take it off the pad. I put 10 out here and the pad decided to blow up the jet truck yesterday. It's just, yeah, it's been a lot, but we're basically gearing up for our first mission here. I expanded the pad fuel reserves, and yeah, we moved everything out here. I changed the launch complex. Welcome to Launch Complex 3. There's 1, 2, and 3. The last thing we need to do is get the crew out here, ready for launch. And we're gonna send it from this pad. Let's see what happens. It's a triangle. Well, that's pretty neat. So, let's get the crew truck out, and we'll see what happens. Hey, Mapoko, it's been a while. Is this the first launch for this complex? Been trying to get this pad up all damn week, dude. Yeah, this is the first one. Let's see what happens. Let's get the crew truck out, guys. I'm not gonna spare you any details. We're gonna jump right into it. Get the mission mode log up, and we will pick our crew for Expedition 8 now. Let's do this, mate. I'm not sure that pad likes being ground anchored after what I saw yesterday, but we'll find out. Where's the transport truck? Ah, there we go. All right, who are we sending? I need a pilot, so Bill can drive. Bill's gonna drive the crew there. We'll send Tedley. We need a scientist up there. Send Megan. Then we need an engineer. Then we'll send John Doe. Gotta give him the orange suits. But you promised Gleblis. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we could send Gleblis. That's fine. Gleblis, Megan, and Tedley. Let's go. Made a crew bus like the shuttle days. That's right. All right, let's go for a drive. Route 154 flag for the game when? Oh, jeez. Don't send me. I'm on disability. No, we're gonna send you, Pythos. It'll be good for your joints. It'll be good for your joints up in space. You'll be fine. When was the last time Tedley was up there? I don't know. I can find out, though. Hi, Ted. Oh, Tedley came down on the last mission. Tedley, Suyuki, and Cathbart. Maybe we shouldn't send him up there. Probably should have checked this before we... When you get back, how about a Route 154 in KSP? Drive to the North Pole. Drive. I don't want to do that, man. I don't want to drive to the freaking North Pole. Send Jababos. I'm Jababos. Proud Babos. Tedley doesn't need to go. I need another pilot, though. Bobbis was... Let's see where Bobbis flew last. Okay. Or you could just, you know, find the document that I want. There you go. Bobbis flew on Liberty 4. And then he went to the moon on Luna 4. We'll send Bobbis. I'm Jababis. Bobbis, Megan, and Gleblis. Alright, now let's go. Bobbis the Builderess. I mean, Jonas, we've got... I'm Jababos. Proud Babos. When's Jababos? I'm Jababos. Still funny. What's up, Shatter? I'm Jababos. Alright, we got a little bit of a drive here. It would have been nice to send Jeb. Yeah, it would have, Blitzy. Where are the stripes? I should put stripes on it. Check my last for your next truck! What the hell is that? What the hell is this? It's a cruise ship with wheels. Geese is like, I want that, 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 I want that. Crews seem to be in very good spirits here on the way out. Reminds me of the mobile mining bases that we used to make back in the day. You remember those? I could make a better version of those now. KSP it, you won't? Alright. King Hughes, Route 154. Yeah, check the project out. Should be fun. Or crazy. Either way, we're gonna have a lot of fun. You're a bad influence on me. I'm starting to like pickup trucks. I'm sorry, dude. Gisa, nothing makes me happier than a useful piece of equipment. I love useful equipment. Like the crane. The crane at Boca Chica, that Liebherr 11350. I like that. I want one. I don't know why I want one, but I want one. Like, you're telling me I couldn't find a use for a crane that can lift 500,000 pounds? I can lift more than that, but dude, I don't. But see, like, I can't afford one of those. I can't afford one of those. Pickup trucks, though, those are useful tools, and it scratches the same itch, but I can afford those. Yeah. Public. Stop being a... I can't make that joke, can I? Yep, alright, never mind. With a crane like that, you can help your mom out of bed. That's a very good point. There's always Cybertruck. No, I said stuff that I can afford. Remember that. How about a UH-60 for 500,000? Build a crane on the back of the truck, 5-head. That's why I like trucks, because they do things. They're useful. They are useful. They have a purpose. They're not a car that looks like a damn freaking deflated egg. Ugh. That's what sporting equipment is supposed to look like. Now that we have LC1, 2, and 3, can we demolish LC1 for better FPS while landing? That's already been done, dude. Yeah, trucks are cool, Geeson. They're cool and they're useful and they're durable. I mean, you lot don't have those over there, though. You have Hiluxes and Ford Rangers, which are, yeah, those are cool, I guess. They ain't the big heavy-duty boys, though. What you reckon is the total payload lifting capacity of that Liebherr? 11,350. The 1130 refers to the tonnage? Yeah, it refers to how much the crane can move. Oh, no, say what you're gonna say, Mr. Eyeholes. Danger Ranger. Crews are approaching the site now. Pythos, you saw what happened when I... Oh, you are a horrible person. What is this? I still like that. That's cool. You know what, man? You know what? If I had a lot of money, I would. I'm serious. I would. I'd keep it in my garage. I don't know what the hell I'd do with it, but it's freaking cool. I don't know, sit in it and make noise. I don't freaking know. Turn it into a camper? No. No. This is what you were showing me yesterday, you dick. Ew. Why must you do this to me? 20 G's? Yeah, not worth it. Bro, nice. I can't look at this. I can't look at this. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. Okay, but has anybody streamed Kerbal from a helicopter? Yep. Remember what I said the other day? No? Yes? Alright, let's go for fueling. Okay, we have 8 tanks. These are the 2 aft tanks over here. That's the forward tank, Mark II fuselages. 10 is good for fueling. Let's go. Should be able to do it with our upgraded fueling equipment. Should be able to do it in 1 shot. Ready? Oh no, 2 shots. Damn, that's right. It's gonna take both of the tanks. Okay. Vehicle's now fully fueled. Let's do this. We have to balance out the fuel depot. Yeah, we have an upgraded fueling complex, guys. Hey, Riverin, what's up? How you doing? Okay, fuel tank is balanced. Let's get the crew in. Pythos, if I hit the lottery, you understand. You understand that you're gonna maintain whatever aircraft I buy, right? You understand this, correct? Don't click it. You are a dick. Dick. Big peepee face. Graper, I'd be willing to help out with that. Alright, cool. $200, really? Damn, dude. Okay, Pad Ninja Crew is ready to go. Will I do that? What will I do for you if you win the lottery? Sit there and look pretty? Bob is commander of the mission. Pilot and the scientist. Gleblith stepping out now on her first mission up into space. And then last but not least, Megan, stepping out here. Only planes you would buy, any ships? Don't know. Leveless will now make her way down the crew access arm here. First time for her walking down one of these and getting in the spacecraft and actually staying in it. Megan stepping down the ladder now. This will be your second flight into space. And last but not least, we got Bob as commander of the mission, stepping out. Walking down the crew access arm to awaiting 10. Three crew for Expedition 8 here. Liberty 8 mission, ready to go. All right. Gleblis now boarding the ship. Moving down into the left seat. Megan ingressing into the vehicle. Commander of the mission, Bobbus, in the number 1 seat. Okay, all crews aboard. Bill will now move out of here down the crew access tower in preparation for retraction here. CAA pins are out. Set that to the reverse position. Stand by for CAA retract. CAA retract is in progress here. All right, hatches are sealed. Stand by for full CAA retract. Pads are now leaving, crews are now leaving the pad complex area. No links right now, fellas. We got a Kerbal launch to do, man. Trying to do this launch all week. There we go. Like, and what is this? Oh, dude, don't show me this stuff right now, man. Okay. Set the CAA pins into the locked position. Okay. CAA pins are locked out. Icarus calls you. Yeah, so do SSTOs. Okay. Strongback is already retracted. We're going to go for a night launch here. Fueling operations have already been completed. I was just waiting to get us into the right phase with the station here. So we're going to go down here. Alright, so our crew is Bobus Kerman, who is the CDR, the commander on the mission. And then we have Megan Kerman, who is our mission specialist. And then we have Gleb Les Kerman, who is our flight engineer on the mission. This is SN10. When is the last time 10 flew? 10 has been in refurbishment. It also flew 4 flights before I refurbished it. Interesting. Interesting. So this will be its... Let's find here down. Let's see. Okay, so this is the first flight for 10 since its refurb. And this will be the 12th total flight for 10 as a launch vehicle. First flight from Complex 3. 10's first launch from LC3. Crew rotation in Liberty Station. We're aiming for an 85 by 85 orbit. We will coordinate our T0 time here. Year 5, day 96. 01:35:10. Here we go. Is the mission log text file hosted online yet? No, it's not. Not yet. I haven't played Icarus since the last beta weekend. Is there anything special that I need to do? Recall you needed to enter a password. I don't think that's still needed, no. No payload specialists because we're going to the station, Jim. Okay. Close this out. Actually, we need to go... $138. Alright, save. Music is off. We are sitting at T-minus 2 minutes and 49 seconds. We're going to move into pad procedures here. Make sure that all systems are locked out on the pad to ensure a good clean separation here. Okay. Launch box is in the locked position. Master Cal controller should be off, set to the forward zeroed position. T rotational controller off, set to the forward zeroed position. Launch rotational controller should be set to 60. Reversed. Cal controller off. Alright, debug control should be locked out. Debug is locked out. All control surfaces on the vehicle should be shut off. Control surface shut off, shut off, shut off. Good. All control surfaces are saved on the vehicle. CAA retraction pins are locked out. Good. The vehicle is fueled and ready to go. The next step in the flight at T-minus 2 minutes is to begin engine thermal chill down. Hey Ansel, what's going on? What did you do to optimize this new pad version? Fuel farm and a couple of other quality of life things. I'm gonna bring any crew back. This is a rotation mission, guys, so yes, I am. The shifting like that is okay. That's normal. Master separation mechanism is on. We are at T-minus 2 minutes. We'll begin engine chill down at this time. Cycle the throttle before we do. Engine chill down is complete. Thrust checkout is complete. We'll now begin full gas closeout. Disable crossfeed. Okay. Vehicle is pressed for flight. Ground side separation mechanism is on. Did I fix the launch box not locking out? Would I be launching it if I didn't? Make sure we're... Okay, we are docked down there. Sitting at T-minus 1 minute and 25 seconds. Bringing up the flight data computer here. Engine chill down. TVC checkout. That's probably going to get goosed when we go to launch. Hopefully it doesn't. Engine wiggle check is nominal. Control point is prime. Let's do this. Station is moving into phase here. Targeting Liberty Station here. Route part checkout is confirmed, Laserman. It wouldn't, the thing would be doing this during fueling if it wasn't. Hierarchical checkouts should be confirmed. The fuzzy dice are good to go. 0G indicator. T-minus 50 seconds and counting. Range operations coordinator. Report range status. Status check. Go SN10. Go Liberty 8 Expedition 8. You are cleared to proceed with terminal count at this time. Range is green. Snacks are green. T-minus 30 seconds. We go for auto sequencer start. SN10's onboard computers now have primary control of all vehicle critical functions. Strongback is retracted, Pilch. Don't worry. We retracted it yesterday. T-minus 20 seconds. $15 in game. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Go for main engine start. 3, 2, 1. We have ignition and liftoff. Liftoff. First launch from Launch Complex 3. Heading to Liberty Station. Moving crews to and from the surface. 10 has cleared the tower. No roll program is needed. Vehicles now pitching down range. good here. Dynamic pressure is at 3.5 kilopascals and increasing. Vehicle velocity is now 90 meters a second, 1.48 TWR, 2 kilometers off the ground. Or 2 kilometer apogee, 1.8 off the ground. Dynamic pressure is approaching 10 kilopascals. 4.5 kilometers in altitude, traveling at 190 meters a second. Still looking good here in the flight. Stand by for maximum dynamic pressure. We have max Q. Vehicle's now transonic. We're now supersonic. Everything is looking good. Good ascent from the vehicle here. Everything looking real good. Apogee is looking very nice. Vehicle's now throttling back to twin KS25s, throttling back. Going into deep throttle mode on the twin KS25s. Hey, Super Talker. Crossing 1900 meters a second, still looking good here. Stand by for Miko. We have Miko confirmed. Shutting down main engines, switching to the orbiter maneuvering system. Orbiter maneuvering system is online. Okay. (6:51). Hold on, that can't be right. There's the station. We're slightly inclined to the station. I think that's because of our launch site. Stand by for Ole Miss shutdown. Switching back to the main engines. Main engine relight. I screwed up the ascent a little bit, but it's okay. We have main engine relay. I don't know, Sushio. Maybe. Okay. Good switch back there. Switching back over to the orbiter maneuvering system. I gotta switch back again. Okay. There we go. I don't like switching back and forth like that. These main engine relights are really stupid. Got a good intercept though. Why I switched to the main engine, back to the ohms, back to the main engine, back to the ohms, is to get the right phasing. I was trying to accelerate to the right speed so we'd get a good rendezvous with the station. We have 258 delta V left. As long as I do a quick inclination change here, we should pop right onto the station. We should be like dead on. Good. All right. Station's just out in front of us, guys. Just out in front. Got to do a little bit of an inclination change here. But we will turn on the lights here and turn off the fasten seatbelt sign. You're now free to move about the cabin. Crew's on board, getting their first views out at the vacuum there. Glebless is, at least. She's hype. SN10 up here on its 12th flight. First flight after being refurbishment. Need the boom boom. Yeah, you're now free to move about the cabin. How do you keep the CPA open? Certified Public Accountant? Well, you gotta give the accountant money. Closest point of approach. Oh, right click on it. In the map view, it'll stay open. He's right, you know. All right. Here we go. Okay, Got a good coast up to the station. 239 meters a second delta V left. We got to be very careful with the RPOD operation, or rendezvous proximity and operation. Rendezvous proximity docking operations. We're opening up the airlock. Yeah, no problem. Flipping back over to target mode. All this just to get those guys up into space. SSTOs are very counterintuitive. All right. Shutting down the main engines. Actually, you know what? One more. Apologies for the way off topic question, but can anyone explain to me how to send credits to another player in Starbase? You gotta go near them and open up a trade with them, Max. I question the efficiency of this mission. Why? Oh, yeah. Well, hey. Only cost us 10 grand. 10 grand worth of fuel. That's it. And the maintenance cost on the fuel trucks, and that's it. We have a differential velocity of 7.91 meters a second in closing. The reason that's going down is because my orbital speed is the higher I go in my orbit, the more I slow down, the more I match its orbital speed. It's all about differential velocity here with this thing, guys. That's the secret to rendezvous. Once you get near something, watch that target indicator, and when it starts to go back up, find your retrograde indicator like this and burn. Set it to heading hold right there. Gyroscopes are compensating. See how it's slowing down? Or you can go into your map view and have it set as target to see your slowest relative speed is 7.1 meters a second. So that's our magic number. We're at 7.4 right now. We can... Do we see the station anywhere? There it is. All right. This is its first time back up. We have to reconfigure the thrusters. Show actuation toggles. That should be set to yaw control right there. This one should be set to pitch. No, that one's set to roll control. And then this one should be set to roll control. That one right there should be set to pitch control. And then dorsal ventral. This one right here should be set to yaw control. Port starboard. This one right here should be set to pitch control dorsal ventral. Then we got to go over here and do the same thing. This one up top should be set to roll control. This one right here should be set to yaw. That one right there should be set to roll as well. This one right here should be set to pitch dorsal ventral. This is yaw port starboard. And down here is pitch dorsal ventral. There we go. Now we got to go up to the front. We got to make sure the same thing is going on here. I know EJ's busy, but this looks like a lot of fun to tinker with and enjoy. Oh, cool. Pitch and roll, dorsal ventral. The front thrusters should be set to yaw port starboard right here. This one should be set to yaw port and starboard. Actually, just yaw control for that one. This one should be set to pitch, roll, dorsal ventral. Pitch, roll, dorsal ventral. Okay, our RCS is configured. Drop the quick save. We're still 420 meters away. Nice. Expedition 8 is approaching the station here. All right. Why are we wandering? We shouldn't be wandering like that. Our forward thrusters aren't working. I think they're stuck inside of the fairing. It's an X-33, leader. But yeah, pretty much. I made my X-33 go up into space. I know the X-33 was just a suborbital demonstration vehicle. But yeah, we made ours fly up into space, dude. Yep. Man, without those forward control thrusters, this is really killing me. Those ones decided to not work today. That's good. They're not working for anything. They're not working for pitch control. They're not working at all. Lovely. No, I got it, fellas. Station is 330 meters in closing. I'm going to use the gyroscopes to compensate. We have gyro control, but it's very, 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 very small. Any plans for the big one anytime soon? Yeah, I'll plan to launch it when I have money. Yeah, I don't have any money right now. Yep. That's the plan. It's always been the plan, dude. It hasn't changed. We're 130 meters in closing to the station. Here, I'll do a quick time warp. That might do it. Nope. So the problem is these two front thrusters, they aren't firing. The game thinks for whatever reason that they're stuck inside of the fairing. This stuff happens, dudes. I don't think even Kerbal construction and moving it out of the fairing is necessarily going to fix it. So what I'm doing is I'm using... I can get there with 5-axis thrust. It's no problem. I'm really I'm confident in my ability to do it. I'm not worried. The station is facing the right way. If we want to plan the RPOD correctly, let's get to 20 meters out and we will... So, what I have to do first is align the docking port on the axis. We have 5 axes to kill here. Yaw, pitch, and roll, up, down, left, right, forward, and back. I don't have one of those at my disposal, but that's okay. Couldn't you remove it and mount it on the surface there? So the thrust isn't balanced, Pigzig, and it makes it even worse? Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. All the thrust is balanced in this design. Moving those from the position that they're in is not going to work correctly. I meant for re-entry. I have the aft thrusters for re-entry, guys. I'm not too incredibly worried. Plus, redocking is probably going to fix it anyway. Not probably. It is going to fix it. I'm going to use the gyros for this. I'm not narrating because I'm focusing, dudes. Oh, I bonked it. Just relax. I did that to stop us, guys. I know it seems like I didn't, but that thing was going right at it for a long period of time, and I'm just watching it. I made sure I bonked it up against the fuselage, so we would basically have very low differential velocity. Now what I'm going to do is just boost her up a little bit. Okay, we're going down. We need to go up. Come on. Come on. Almost there. Give me a mag. You know you wanna. We have soft capture. There it is. Not the prettiest docking, but we got it. Give me 1 second, guys. Why the loss of control? Did the thrusters get this? Can we repair the thrusters before we try to land? We'll have to mess with it, guys. Yeah, I'll take a look. Sorry, I needed to shoot drummer message, guys. But we're here, so... That's not a good dock. All right. I don't know why. I mean, once again, it might pop them back into position, or I'm not sure how we're gonna test this without screwing around with the monoprop. Tempt Fate, use the docking rotation feature? Yeah, I'm not doing that. Yeah, no, we're good. Put them on the Aero show? Yeah, but Pigzig already suggested that, and it's gonna throw off the thrust, dude. But I might not have a choice. Now, first flight for this out of the SPH, but there's been 11 vehicles with the serial number 10 tag that have flown. Yeah, it was refurbished. Sorry, guys. I'm asking a question here. I gotta ask my mom something real fast. Yeah, Solar, I'm working on it, though. Yeah. Alright, well, here's the thing. Here's what we're gonna do. Wubbo. Where did Wubbo go? The hell did he transfer to? Oh. He went in the ship. He wants to go home. Herbal can go into the vehicle there, and then Val, wherever she may be. Okay. Yeah, sort of, maybe. That happens sometimes, dude. Sometimes when we put the thing out, these vernier engines just they get stuck in the fairing. It does happen. I should probably. I mean, I'm not sure what we can do to fix that, but I'll figure out something. It is wallpaper stuff, dudes. It's pretty cool. Alright. Let's go back down to the Space Center here. Oh, there is one more thing I have to do. Glebless. We need Megan up into the Liberty module. We need Glebless up into the Liberty module. Because we need to right click and we need a level up crew. Glebless now has 1 star. Awesome. Okay. Start the research, transmit the science, baby. I want to see the big SSDO add a new module. Yeah, me too. Nice. Alright, we gotta go back down to the Space Center, guys. I have to do our time warps and then let's get out of here. I want the big SSTO to assemble a Grissom in space. Me too. It has down mass capability, and the big SSTO can move It could do about the same up and down. 25 up, 25 down. I wouldn't go further on either end of the spectrum there. Let's get our time warps in. One, two, three. Of course, Euler. Alright, let's check the contracts. Ah. Yeah, Forfa, that's kind of why I came back down from the station. None of those are good. How's that moon mission? Did that get completed? Which one, Checkered? We're working on a lot of different moon missions. Yeah, robot, right? How long did the burn to crash the ore? That's on alarm clock. We're at 250. We can't unlock anything right now anyway. 19 days, so another 2 streams, John. All right. Wednesday then? Something like that, yeah. I gotta get that big SSTO working though, don't I? I just circumnavigated Kermit for the first time with a plane with no cheats. Shaking my head. Flies better without AS. But wow, I'm super proud. Okay. Yeah, good. Cool, man. Alright, so what I'm going to do, we're going to undock now. What I'm going to do now is create an alarm. Station rotation.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Time to alarm 100 days. Add alarm. There we go. I'm going to do that from now on. Okay. Let's get this crew home. Alright. Tenure, go for undock. See if thrusters work. Ready? Yep, it works now. See? Just as I thought. We just gotta be careful. We only have 183 Delta V left. Be very, very careful with this thing. You didn't transfer fuel. Don't need it. I can get home on that. We're in a lower orbit, remember? Yeah, we'll be alright. Closing up the airlock. 10 will be back sooner rather than later. Let's get a rendezvous, or let's get a deorbit maneuver. Should be about 50 meters a second Delta V to do what we need to do here. Okay, that's a good deorbit maneuver dialed in. We're gonna move the vehicle. Into position. We are go for payload bay door close. Going into dark mode. Yeah, bless. We should be all right. Okay, we're aligned for the deorbit. Hang on, guys, I got an email. Yes, an email. Ooh. Yeah. Can't show that on stream. Okay. Email? What year is it? It's 1995, remember? Did you make this all by myself, the craft? Yeah, everything on here is engineered by me. Yep. This flying brick of cheese is based off of Lockheed Martin's X-33 program, dude. X-33 and Venture Star. It's supposed to look like that. See? It was a single-stage-to-orbit launch vehicle program that Lockheed was working on with NASA. The X-33 was supposed to be able to lead to its bigger brother, which was called Venture Star, which basically would have been a space shuttle that could fly all the way up into space and just come right back down. Yeah, dude. Not only did I make this, I built its launch pad, too. If you notice, the vehicle doesn't have any decoupler ports or anything. It just has a docking port. This vehicle can be reused. I can... so, this vehicle's serial number, I have serial numbers on mine because I'm weird like that. Because I think it's cool. I mean, alright, it's cool. So here, let's... If we look in the bowels of the ship... This is serial number 10, and it has one hash mark, meaning it's been recovered once previously. Actually, there should be 2 hash marks there. But, yeah, serial number 10 has flown 12 times total in the save and been refurbished twice. Meaning that I think I flew this thing like 8 flights before I needed to bring it back and fix it because stuff gets bent out of shape over time. Believe it or not, reusing a Kerbal vehicle a lot, yeah, bends things. Very strange. But yeah, I have a whole launch complex down at KSC where I launched this from. I engineered its launch pad and everything. Like, I land this thing, I tow it back to the launch site, I put it on the launch pad. We take the old payload out if it's bringing payload down and put new payload in, send it up again. This crew tank that's inside of the payload bay doors robot is just on a docking port. It can pop out. Yeah. Chat did help me with its design, yeah. I don't play with any reloads in my save robot. So, because I don't, chat does the simulation and testing work for me when I need it. Like, I put the craft up on Kerbal, people can download it. Alright, T-minus 15 seconds until our deorbit burn. Now we're going to go through the fire here. Cycling on. Systems. Begun our deorbit burn. Retrofire command has been issued to 10 here. Past the station? Yep, there it goes. I don't know why it changes the audio when you do that. It's so strange. It's strange that it's making sound in space as well. There's also that. Down, down, down. And the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. A ring of fire. A ring of fire. Okay. Safing the systems. Now we're going to set the deploy state to 9. From there, set pitch control on. I'm getting the control surfaces configured for flight, atmospheric flight. Let's get that one pegged up over here. Pin this one over here, because I need to undeploy the wing through re-entry. Alright. Speed brake control is on. We are going to switch that to yaw control and set its deployed state to 0. Check speed brake articulation. Speed brake articulation is good. Okay, and then last but not least, we will bring the body flap into position. And actually, we don't need to pin that. We can pin the master cal. Master cal controller set state to 3.2 for body flap trim. Robot, unfortunately this thing, well, not unfortunately, if it looks like it's, you know, it flies about as good as a wedge of cheese, yeah, you're about right. Yeah, it does not fly very well. So I have all these control surfaces on here to trim the thing out to make up for the fact that it's literally a flying wedge of cheese. I've been trying to reach you about your big SSTO's extended warranty, yeah. It doesn't so much fly. It's like Buzz Lightyear. It falls with style. Okay. Control surfaces are all working. We're going into radio silent mode here. Find control mode. YPR actuators are online. Almost 2 a.m. here, so I'll see myself out. Just played Cards Against Humanity with some friends. Had a blast. Ugh. Keep ourselves at 15 AOA. Will you launch this on top of a rocket? No, 4x3. It is the rocket. So, that's what made these things so damn cutting edge, okay? The X-33 is the first and second stage. It's a single stage to orbit. Look, if you look at a cross-section of this thing, right? Take a peep. First stage is like right here, second stage is like right here, right? That looks like bigger fuel tanks down here, smaller fuel tanks up here. In reality, that's the hydrogen tank and that's the liquid oxygen tank. But it's like if you took a first and a second stage and you kind of combined them into one. But normally that would be really heavy if you had a second stage and a first stage engine going off the back. The key to these vehicles is the Aerospike engines. They're using what's called a toroidal aerospike. Here. Not a toroidal aerospike, excuse me, a linear aerospike. This thing. So long story short, if you look at like a SpaceX Raptor engine and you cut the engine in half and you were looking at the nozzle would look something like this, right? You have the throat right here. You have your combustion chamber, you have your throat, and then you have your nozzle. Your nozzle is going out like this. The Aerospike is this. It's an inverted nozzle. Now, why the hell would you do this? Well, with this type of design, you get all the benefits of an upper stage engine's nozzle, which you know needs to be bigger, and then a first stage engine's nozzle, which you know needs to be smaller. By shooting the rocket exhaust at this kind of inverted nozzle, right? You get an engine that makes good efficiency throughout all of the ascent regime, so it can be used as a first or second stage engine. SpaceX's way of overcoming that problem is increasing the combustion chamber pressure as high as possible, so it doesn't really matter. That's what Raptor does, and that's why that's why they can that's why they can fire the Raptor vacuum engines down here without having to take the nozzle off. Ozako, 2-month resub. So these Aerospike engines are a first and a second stage engine combined into one thing. Without the need for two different types of engines, you have one engine and one set of fuel tanks, and then combine that with the efficiency of hydrogen on top, and you can make an SSTO, no problem. You make something that right out of Earth's grav well, no problem. They even had the engine tested, and then they canceled the program when it was 95% ready for a test flight. Yeah, you're welcome. Cool. Mine works though. Yeah, I didn't get to the bad parts of the program. The X-33 is amazing. It's an amazing launch vehicle, and we should have made it, and it's stupid that we didn't. And the people responsible for getting rid of that need to be slapped. Slapped. Just no, I don't want them to hurt. I don't want them to be hurt. What are you, crazy? Oh yeah, the Aerospike engines can also deep throttle. They can throttle down to like nothing. How can she slap me, sir? It can throttle down and it gimbals. It gimbals, Falcon. That whole thing can move. Yeah, it's pretty rad. The aero problems are a big issue for the X-33 though. Nah, not insurmountable. We apologize for the fault in self-divals. The spacecraft responsible for this has been sacked. The people responsible for sacking the original spacecraft have also been sacked. God, how has no one revived that thing yet? Because it's immensely complicated and high risk. It really is next generation propulsion, Jaka. It's a damn shame. 95% done, though. So stupid. Alright. Stand by for the fiery stuff. How's my TPS working? Nose cone's getting a little hot. These things should start getting some heat here in a moment. How's my trajectory looking? Trajectory is looking good. Have you heard of Firefly Aerospace's Gamma SSTO? It's pretty much Venture Star using toroidal aerospikes. Let me just make sure we're talking about the same thing. Nice. Don't crash. It's paused. Oh yeah, I know some of these people. There we go. What is this thing? Oh yeah. Yeah, they should do this. Yeah. We should make this. Yeah. That's a good idea. Yeah, dude. Firefly, the people that had their rocket malfunction the other day, they're into all kinds of stuff, guys. Yeah, I forgot about this. They also have Eclipse lander for NASA as well, a commercial lunar payload services lander. They have this thing. Yeah, boy. Yeah, they're working on all kinds of good stuff. Yeah, there's a bunch of good stuff up in there. Alright, back to work, though. It looks to be pretty close, Pilch. Let's hope it won't be fondue after re-entry. Yeah. Do you have a PhD in space engineer or something similar? I'm self-taught, Guri. Anything that I know about spaceflight, I've taught myself. And with the help of my community, which turns out if you play a game about aerospace engineering, you attract a bunch of aerospace engineers. So, they teach me, and I learn. My meal ticket is that I can explain it. Engineers are not good at dealing with customers. So I physically take the specs from the customers and give it to the engineers. Yeah, man, I'm totally self-taught. I'm a 3D artist by trade. Everything that I know about spaceflight, all just teaching myself, dude. I'm also a people person. I'm good at dealing with people. Can't you understand that? What would you say you do here? I also like Office Space. It's a good movie. Look, I deal with the goddamn customers so the engineers don't have to. Don't you understand that? I have people skills. I am good at dealing with people. What the hell is wrong with you people? I had an idea like that once. It was a mat with different conclusions that you could jump to. A jump to conclusions mat. It's like the guy that invented the pet rock. He made $1 million. How's the trajectory looking? Good. No, I actually have an idea like that. I want to make a broom, just a regular broom that says generalizations on it. So whenever you go to clean your floor, you make sweeping generalizations. Oh, nice. I was just wondering. I'm also self-taught in this area. Right on, dude. Right on. Wouldn't say I've been missing it, Bob. Okay, we're looking to be getting around 1900 crossing the coast here. This is horrible. That is the stupidest idea I've ever heard in my life. Yes, this is just, it's just horrible. Horrible. Why does it say paper jam when there is no paper jam? But I swear to God, I'm just going to kick this piece of crap out the window. You and me both, man. Thing's lucky I'm not armed.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
I love his work, Forfa. I am an Elon Musk fan. For my money, it doesn't get any better when he launches his own car into space. I celebrate the man's entire catalog. Alright, gotta bring the nose up here a little bit. Trim out that body flap. There we go. Okay, bring the sucker back down. ¿Cómo estás, Ivan? All right. We are 1953 crossing the coastline here. Let's bring that body flap up. Let's get ourselves an S-turn going here. What I'm currently doing is basically turning. I'm turning the thing, sliding it through the atmosphere. Sideways, though. We're basically doing a giant drifto. What I'm doing is I've got my trajectory dialed in. 1900 crossing the coast gives you a good trajectory to land back on the runway. I'm basically turning around so I loop around and come back in. This also slows me down while maintaining altitude. We could basically stay up there flying like this. Starship and the shuttle, the space shuttle did something like this. Starship will probably do something similar. Yep, everything's looking real good. To be fair, the pet rock was easy though. When you target customers bunch, yeah. What's up? Won't be able to race AC tonight, but I made a new skin for the car. Cool. All right, we're out of the fiery stuff. Okay, reorienting the vehicle. S-turn complete. Bring the nose up. Just leave it right here until we slow ourselves down. We are transonic. Reset the body flap to 5. Okay, undeploy that. Bring yaw control in on the secondary surface here. And circle it around for a heading alignment. Circling around here for heading alignment with runway 27. Hey, human. Transonic below the speed of sound. Transonic represents a regime from 0.8 Mach to 1.2 Mach because there's no like universal sound barrier point, dude. It varies. Speed of sound varies because it's all about the air moving over the vehicle rather than relative ground speed. We think about speed relative to the ground. Airspeed, and thus the speed of sound, is represented by the relative speed moving over the vehicle. Relation to ground has nothing to do with it. So transonic represents a nominal window between 0.8 Mach and 1.2 Mach. That's why I call supersonic when we go 1.2. And when I call transonic when we go 0.8, when we go below 0.8. Okay, everything's looking good. We can shut off the reaction control systems. Looking good for the flare here. Remember, this flight is going to happen in real time. My launch complex is not near here. So we're going to be in real time all the way to the ground. Just got to be careful. We have people on board. Valentina coming with the down crew here, bringing the vehicle in position for a heading alignment with runway 27. Yeah, MotoKid, this thing works real well. Really well. Yeah, we got the small one dialed in, and that's why when we do go and fly the big one, every time that we do, I can always get the thing basically back to the runway because of flying this thing so much. Okay, stand by. Gear's coming. We have gear down. Starting the flare. Cycling the brakes. Bad. That would have broken the big SSTO had we landed like that. But we brought it back anyway, so. Alright, we have wheel touch shutting down the control surfaces. Control surfaces are locked out and shut down. You were under 3? Yeah. Okay, 10 is beginning to roll out here on the runway. Even with the new fixes probably would be okay, but that was still a bad landing. I really have to get better at that. Okay, we have wheel stop. Wheel stop on the mission. Mission success. Expedition 7 crew successfully rotated. We have a landing date of year 5, day 104/05:07:12. So crew expected landing on Y5 day 204. Alright, now we have to hang on, we have crew up and then crew down. We need to go find Val. Val, Herbal, and Wubbo. Gonna go down here. There we go. And these guys were planned on year 4, day 395. Actual Y5, day 104. They were up there for a little bit longer than I wanted. Whoops. Oops. That's why I set an alarm for the next crew. Hey, Jesse, how are you? We brought the crew back down. SN10 came back down on Y5 day 104. Alright, save. Mission success, baby. I do believe that good manners dictate that we should bring home the welcome wagon. How long were they up there? About 200 days. Yeah, Swishio, it is a good vehicle. K33 is good, and hopefully we can get the big one working like this, man. Some champagne? That's right. Okay, Bill, you got a crew to go pick up. There's the launch site that we launched it from. Yep, see? 200 Kerbal days. Yeah. Pad looks to be in good condition. Bill's gonna drive my truck. Bill, I told you to not let the floorboards rust. Jeez. Did Val leave enough food for the cat? Yeah. Everything's good. Where's my immersion? I demand bus sounds. Sorry, the best I can do is this. Just good enough? What? No? Why so low? What? Anyone who runs is VC. Anyone who stands and fights is a well-trained VC. How can you slaughter women, children? Easy. You don't lead them as much. Isn't war great? Get some. Get some. Get some. Get some. Get some, baby. What? It was a quote from a movie. I don't think that. That guy, definitely a little bit off of his rocker. Yeah. Yeah, Pythos, I think so.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Whoa, Bill, you drive like a crazy person. Arc sign. Hey, kid, stay off my grass. Get off my lawn. We used to launch fricks like you back in Kerbin to 50-kilometer inclined orbits. Used to use you for sandbags. I don't know. I messed it up. Doesn't matter. We really do need a vehicle that has them get out in a little more dignified manner. But we have the Expedition 7 crew coming out here. Thank you, Floor. Why does everybody want my car? I don't understand. Toad. Gotta go buy Toad a set of tools so we can learn the value of a hard day's work. Snake? Snake? Ugh. I remember when I used to work at Best Buy, I would go around talking like that. I'd be like, hey, do me a favor. Make sure you get that TV down so I can bring it out to the stupid customer. And they'd be like, oh, are you Batman? And I'd be like, no. Yeah, see, people in chat already know that story. Are you Batman? No, not Batman. Can you say war has changed in the Snake voice? It's not Snake, it's Clint Eastwood. God dang. We used to stack fricks like you in Korea 5 feet tall. Use you for sandbags. Considering this is the most powerful handgun in the world, 44 Magnum, it'll blow your head clean off. I think you just have to ask yourself one question. Do you feel lucky, punk? Do you? But war never changes. That's Ron Perlman, guys. That's not Clint Eastwood. Damn it. Are you Batman? Can you do like Rachel's voice? Rachel, where is she? I'm like, these guys don't want to be your friend, and I don't blame them. Alright, back to the astronaut complex for you. How do you remember every line? I don't know. I just do. How does positraction on a 72 Plymouth work? I don't know. It just does. Yeah, Rennie, because Clint Eastwood is one of my favorite actors, man. Some people have the movie quote talent and other people's don't. All right. What's next on the agenda? Gee, I don't know. That mission actually went really well, Motor Kid. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that one out. We got to bring the Expedition 7 crew back to the astronaut complex so they can see their families. Now I gotta go watch that damn movie again. Improvise, adapt, overcome. You could practice Monza? Bro, I don't need practice. I'll destroy you. You damn dinkle. Alright. Gonna recover the vehicle here.
Go and throttle up.
John, what's this? What the hell is this? What is this? You like Metal Gear? No, never played it. God, we gotta sit down in our gunner's chair and shoot, 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 da 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 da. And when we shoot on time, we don't take any steps out of line. We can kill anything that we wanna kill. Monza explained. What's this? Yeah. Here's the mail. Bomb. It's a very Italian track, yeah. Actually, Monza's really cool. It's an awesome track. I wish they just raced the full track. That's not the full track. That's the wimpy version of the track, to be fair. What do you want? Predominant? What do you want? I don't see your last. What the hell? Nope, I don't see it. Type it again. Type it again. Draw it again. Draw it again. And we gotta move 10 back over there. That first chicane. Explicit language. Molto italiano. Si, si. Oh, God damn it. Oh, why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this? Brought my Route 154 merch. Thanks, man. Why are you doing this? Why are we doing this? This seems sick. Human just came back from the pub. Aggressive evening. Nearly got into 3 fights. Had to use lots of diplomacy and threat today. Why? If you're gonna get into a fight, why use diplomacy? Well, unless you use diplomacy with your fists, and then... Why are you getting into fights, dude? Last, please, for the next mission idea. You're gonna post that and expect me to look at everything that you say, John? You're gonna post that? Bono? You want them to get Bono? So could we send a new MEV to get the ore scanner? I don't know, maybe. Anybody else want to negotiate? Where did he learn to negotiate like that? I don't know. I just didn't take any crap from anybody today. Alright. Guys, can I play Icarus? I'm not gonna lie to you. I wanna shoot things in Icarus. Can we do that? Do you guys mind if I do that for like 2 hours? No, KSP. Icarus is only available for the damn weekend, dude. Cut me some frickin' slack. John, it's very rare that I would do this, okay? But Icarus is available for the weekend. It's available for the weekend only. So don't get me wrong. There's plenty of time to play KSP. We've been waiting days for KSP. Well, so waiting 1 or 2 more days, not going to be that big of a deal. That happens all the time, Viscous. Whenever I change a game, you always see a dip in viewers. It happens. It's okay. Tomas. How many gifted subs for that? For what, Anth? Yes, we need to improve international relations. I agree. Yeah, Ansel, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm just gonna jump back into Icarus, but we gotta get another. I don't want to do the. I don't want to move the prospecting probe, John. I don't want to do that.